Oh, no,
We're
no.
live.
No, no, kati ina na kiti ina na ha he ha. Oh, shuna na ma naru hi ona ho. Ita e ki ina na kotoro kuti ina ne hi ha. Hanoro kori haru. Ina e kiti ina na kotoro ki anana hai ono. Oh, kuti ina. Oh. Ishina he. Otoka inana kata inene hia handoroko. Ina he. Wow, ukush inne he anda he. Ika, welcome. Andaka inana he. She isi ke ina hea. Antara kat ono no kat ik ina na kitinen e ki tuno konna na hoi ha. Rokota ina na katina na kata ina na kata ina na haitina ha. Ina na karu. Koshi ina na kiti I he hea ha. Ihi hea ha ano hokoto ke ea. Another sister. Usha ina heke hea ha. O te hea ha. Wow.
Hello, hello, beautiful ladies. Oh, that was magnificent.
Oh,
that was magnificent. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Who was that? I can't see your face.
I can't see your face.
It's okay.
I can see tattoos a bit like from here to here.
They have.
Can you see my face all right?
I can see you really good. Good light.
Oh, mine's not got good light. Maybe
No, it's dim. Oh, that's better.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That's much better. But that opening incantation in the shadow light was just brilliantly. That was beautiful, beautiful. Can you tell us something about what that was for you?
I had some different voices coming through there that I had connecting with Gaia's light grid at the end. Some Lemurian sisters, priestess, and ancient ones a bit though. Yes, so there was so much. I didn't kind of I was just tuning into a lighter, light-hearted rose vibration.
It came in rainbow light for me. I felt the spectrum. I felt the root. I felt the sacral. I felt it really lit. It lit with sacred feminine divine energies. Thank you for that so much.
Thank you.
Very beautiful.
It's interesting you said rainbow because that was coming through today for me, the rainbow heart bridge, the rainbow vibration. So obviously that's really still resonating. And I was thinking of that with our call with the divine masculine and divine feminine, because I've always, for me, it's very important, the whole rainbow tribe, from the trans, by the whole, and the emerging, and so I'm very in my woman's body. I'm very a woman. I'm not trans, but then that whole being a galactic being, being a starseed being, where I that all blows that whole gender thing. Sort of,
I absolutely honor the gender physical vessel. I understand that there's chemistry there that is different in a masculine vessel than it is in a feminine vessel. But I think of our vessels as vehicles, and those vehicles have drivers, and it is the driver that animates the vessel, and the driver is genderless.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a lot of our conversation might be punctuated by light language. I keep getting a lot of because I just feel wanted to.
I need to know y'all's names. I'm Kumara, but I don't know who you are.
Hi, Kumara. Namaste. I'm Gaia. Gaia's son.
Okay,
is my name.
All right.
I'm on Facebook as Gaia's son.
Okay.
I'm Elizabeth Rudwick.
Okay.
Yeah. In London.
Okay. All right. I'd like to start this off with some music and some dancing. How about that?
That sounds cool.
As long as I'm not dancing.
But I'd also, this is what I'd like to do. Did y'all read my decree?
I think you should read it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you should start it. I think you should start it by reading it while we wait for the other lady. We might have a couple other ladies pop in. I'm going to pop out, and I'll just be behind the scenes. But I'll play the music, or do you want to do the decree first?
Well, let me do the decree first, and then what I'd like to do is play the music, and for us to dance it into the grids.
Oh, right. Okay.
How about that? Okay. So back in 2015, this place I used to go meditate, I got this instruction that I was to go stand in the water, and I was to make this decree for the earth and for all the beings on the earth. And so this is it. This is the end of death and disease. By the power of my Creator and my I Am presence, I now command the removal and complete dissolving of the death code on Earth and all parallel Earth timelines. As a sovereign being, I reclaim my immortality and divine health and withdraw my participation in what is known as death and disease. I hereby command all selves and cells to renew and regenerate in the divine Christos blueprint for the ascension of all beings in all dimensions now. And so it is.
And so it is.
So I met my great grandmother a few years ago, and she named me Whirling Rainbow Woman.
Wow.
Oh, rainbow again. All three of us. All three of us.
Yes.
Oh, that gives me truth chills. That's beautiful.
Okay,
that's beautiful.
All you got to do is say, play that funky music, Mexican boy.
Play that funky music, light boy.
Okay, here.
Light boy.
Yeah. Play that funky music, light boy.
I said light boy. That is right.
Okay, here we go, ladies.
Listen to the words, y'all.
I'm starting it at the 18-minute mark.
Okay.
I'm starting it at the 18-minute mark as
I think
directed.
That's it. All right. Now I want y'all to get up and dance.
All right.
Well, I met that goddess Isis on a river called the Nile. Could say she was enticing with a crocodile smile. I said, take me to your pyramid, high up in the sky. On a magic carpet ride.
Okay.
Yay, yay. Wow, energy raised and energy raised, vibrations raised. Beautiful.
Oh, hello.
I love that.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, who we got now?
Who are you? Hello.
Hi, namaste. What is your name, my lady?
Hi, namaste. My name is Aileen.
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 Uh-huh.
And who are you two beautiful divine feminines?
Elizabeth from London. Hello.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi. O shakatana ne kituno no koto inene he ka ha he. Ano koro. Monakat inana ketia.
My name is Gaia. I currently inhabit the Louisville, Kentucky area.
That's a bit away from me. I'm away in Northern Ireland.
Hey. Oh, cool.
And I'm Kumara, and I am part Irish.
No way.
Irish, Scott, and Cherokee, and Choctaw.
Wow. Strong.
Wow. Where do you live, Kumara?
I am in Florida on the West Coast, just a few minutes from the ocean.
I have a sister in Florida. Beautiful.
So if I can't be in Hawaii, I'm in Florida.
Well, I was so intrigued by Todd's interview today with those amazing sacred masculine. Were you ladies a part of that? Did you watch that as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh, and what was it that drew you to clicking on and listening to his video?
I've been following Todd's videos for quite a while now, and I've tried to get onto his show, so I've seen the opportunity and I just jumped at it.
Oh, that's wonderful. What?
I'm sorry.
What is it that makes you want to be on his show?
Well, I am here because we're all here right now, and I just wanted to share my experience so far.
Yes.
That's beautiful. And I'm just currently looking at how many viewers we have. We actually have 999 viewers at the minute, so I'm totally drawn to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love what you said there at the very beginning about just being here. That we're all here, and here we all find ourselves, don't we? And it's absolutely fascinating time. I feel so connected to the collective consciousness right now. It's deeply connected. Yeah,
absolutely, 100%. And it doesn't matter where we are on this planet, we're feeling it.
Yes. Oh, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I can only see you two guys. I can't see Todd, or I can't see the other lady who's on.
Oh,
I think only four of us can be on the screen.
Todd said that he's going to go behind the scenes so that all four of us could be on together.
Oh,
okay. He says keep going. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and so feeling this divine masculine, sacred masculine, which I both terms resonate to me within myself. As well as my my sacred and divine feminine, and lovingly, unconditionally seeing where there is and was distortion, where I was playing out that conditioning and my programming, and really, really doing the work to feel it, to clear it.
And wasn't it so worth it?
Yeah, oh gosh, 2 years really. I've been on this journey very intensely for 2 years. My whole life, but I bet we could all say our whole lives. But
lives.
Yes, lives, right? But conscious of the work, and so drawn to Todd's video, the title especially, and I had seen several of his pieces before, but I'm new to his work. I was just blown away by those men seated in their sacred knowing and doing the work and realizing that we're doing it alongside one another, and that's what's happening right now, and it's so encouraging, you know.
It's so beautiful to watch.
And when each of us are flowering and we empower one another, because I've used to run drumming groups, and when some men would come in, the men would feel inhibited, and some of the women would feel that they'd be fearful of the men being there. Sure. And so both the men and the female felt inhibited by one another. And then I stopped the drumming groups and went on my own journey, sounding and light language and whatever, my own journey. And I just started the sounding group again. And I'm in a very different place. So I understood that the external was reflecting the internal, and that dis-ease.
I felt such a shedding of the distortions in both the masculine and the feminine. And that really began with awareness. And I think that the Me Too movement was awareness for us all, that no one has ever been a victim, that we have always participated together for soul lessons, for soul growth, to be hurt, to be wounded, and to make those choices to be hurt and to be wounded.
Yeah. And it was it was amazing being sort of the holder of the group and seeing both sides playing out in a way. So for me, I wanted the men to be more empowered, because when that masculine is empowered, then it enables the feminine to be more empowered. And
it's a gentle power. It's a gentle power that comes. Yes.
And also, and it's interesting that I often feel I don't have the words to describe what we're evolving to. So like the word power it has a problem.
Sure.
So
no, of course, because semantics and the dense three-dimensionality of words, trying to express what is happening for us in our consciousness right now, our collective consciousness, the consciousness of humanity, the planet itself. I think is very interconnected, and trying to find the word speak is challenging.
Yes,
I find, So
but I do feel there's a shift that's happened, because so many men are now coming into my life that have this beautiful vibration, and women are also. And a lot of the younger generation are coming in that not having to release and work through my generation that we've been working through. So I'm just, it's coming with ease now, working in groups. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely in a new phase now. And so I'm just loving it, because it feels I can express my aspects, my masculine aspects. Because I felt, I can't do that. But now I feel I can do that. And then the feminine aspects and everything in between.
Have you noticed Kumara or Aileen or Elizabeth, have you all noticed how much work is happening on the 5D, that it's almost not, I'm not saying that it's not necessary to gather, to connect in the 3D, including virtually as we're doing now, but are you feeling a sense of 5D connection that is amped up or new for you as well? Are you feeling it?
Every day? I mean,
every day.
I've been going out and meeting with the Andromedan Council at night. I've gone to Venus to meet family. I've been connected by the Elohim because I'm Elohim, and doing the earth stuff as well. So
yes,
it's like everything has just amped up. Everything is speeded up.
Almost as if the 3D is the masculine and the 5D is the feminine, and they're merging somehow. They're, you know, they're so that is, I feel that happening. I can sense that as well.
It feels like to me that what the guys were talking about today, also that we're pulling each other up energetically,
and keeping each other there.
Sometimes we come together and sometimes we go apart, but even when we're not physically together, we're still learning. We're
definitely
still
affecting one another's energy fields, getting downloads from one another. This is, I'm feeling this happening within the human consciousness right now. It's truly and that is awe-inspiring and makes me want to go further. And then when I'm triggered by something or hit a block, as the sacred men were speaking of as well, I want to say I relish it, but it's like, oh, here we go. Okay. Something to clear.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I was feeling really good. I had some wonderful experiences on the beach, and I wanted to show you this. It's like I connected a few days ago. I was walking on the beach with God, and I found this. Can you see it?
A shell? What? No, I don't. The camera hasn't moved.
Shell. Okay, let me see. Can you see it now?
I can't see anything over here.
Hold it to the camera. Ooh, oh, isn't that beautiful?
Can you see it now?
I can.
I can't see it. I can't see the other person.
Okay, it's in the shape of an ear.
Ooh.
Okay.
So and it's funny because I can see it here in this camera. I don't know why it's not.
I can see it fine.
Okay. All right.
Kumara.
So the message was, listen. So I'm listening to God talk to me as I'm walking by the ocean, and then I found this one, and it's shaped like a heart. And the heart is starting to expand and open and get larger.
I have been having physical pings and pangs and odd rhythms and things like that. And I'm otherwise extremely healthy. I'm not concerned about the physicality. I know it's my heart chakra that has been opening and healing. It's nowhere near as severe or as prolonged as it was. I think it's because I've found some healing, which is so lovely, until the next contraction, and then we'll expand again.
Oh gosh, yes,
expand.
Yes, I had
contract. It's the breath of consciousness.
Yeah. I had a client today who birthed a golden dragon in the session.
Wow!
Talking about birthing contractions and
what a wonderful.
I'm like, wow.
I mean, what did that mean for you and for her? Or what was that about?
I think it's still she's still processing being with this. But I've said this before. About 6 months ago, women were coming with extended like wombs energetically, and then that stopped. And then I've actually, through my sounding, women have then their wombs have extended. So it's like I don't know. I'm just going with the flow.
I know, and that's so much of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Elizabeth, it's like it's that same thing we were talking about earlier. I think that there's 3D thinking. I think there's 4 and 5D thinking. Our 3D thinking can be just as dense as our words. We can only perceive at our level. And going with this, when you have lived a conditioned life, as I think we all have, and shedding those conditionings, stepping into our essence as divine and sacred feminine, is a journey of the heart. And I think the mind as a guide, but it is heart, and
a witness.
It's giving over. Yeah, it's giving over to the heart that is, I think, just a big challenge, because we're just simply not taught that.
So Jim said, how should women see their role developing if that's occurring? I don't know, because everything is about I'm not planning anything. It's every day miraculous things are happening. A bit like my lovely divine lady there was saying, I don't think about things anymore. The wonder is beautiful, and we're in a new world, new earth, or old earth rebirthing.
Right.
And everything is possible, and it's just me getting myself out the way. So I don't, roles are going. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
Right.
Or heart. No roles. I don't know.
So about a week ago, they asked me to give up opinions. I was to give up opinions. I was to give up judgment.
Yes.
That's
the main one.
And criticism.
Yes, that's the main one.
And of course, that begins within. We must first release our judgments, recognize our judgments of ourselves before we can begin to extend that vibration.
And what I realized is that it's not easy to do, because I'm walking on the beach and I'm catching myself thinking, and I'm going, "Oh my God, that's an opinion."
There it is.
That lady in the bikini shouldn't be wearing it. Oh my God, that's a judgment.
Yeah. I think that's part of stepping into our divine and sacred feminine, is understanding universal, unconditional acceptance. And what that truly means of ourselves and our human process. And then we can extend that to others, the divine sacred masculine as well, in forgiveness.
Yeah, I was thinking the hope of the hope.
Yes,
no. Yeah, I can never say it.
But when you were doing
a lot of that too. A lot of that too, walking on the beach.
Yeah.
And there's another one from Germaine, Transmute by Violet Fire. All causes and cores, not of God's desire. I am a being of cause alone. That cause is love, the sacred tone. Yeah.
And we are beings of violet fire. We are the purity God Goddess absolute desires. And seeing that in the icky, in the purging, in the awareness of the icky and the purging. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That was always a massive one for me in the darkest nights of my soul, which kind of stretched for a bit. I had an era where I had to clear it, and getting to the point where I can become the observer of it and then not judging that I'm not okay. That was the way through becoming okay.
Yeah, no. Accepting where you are. Yeah,
hugging the not okay. And asking it to tell me its story, and honoring it was life-changing for me, you know, really, really. Very shedding. I think we're all shedding.
Definitely, yeah.
And we're shedding together. The divine masculine and the divine feminine are getting naked together. That's what we're doing. Yes.
Well, and giving up the childhood programming, the fears of not being worthy, not being good enough, not doing it right. I don't know about you guys, but I got a lot of negative programming growing up.
Oh yes.
And
it's ancestral. Kumara, it is. It's ancestral. It is. We came in with it. It's not just from our childhood. It's not. And
it's in the blood, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's in the collective human consciousness, and we are currently clearing it. That's what's happening.
A girlfriend who does this work called emotional release.
Oh yeah.
And she sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night with different beings who need help. And so she does it. And what she told me just in the last few days is she's been doing a lot of ancestral work with her family. So
yes, because we come in with it. I was just like you, Kumara, recently working with, she called it, it's a technique. It's like emotional balancing, or there's this magnet that she runs over her head as she speaks. Yes. We found in my lineage that goes back, oh my gosh, I think it was like 1200 AD. That happened for my nth great grandmother, that then happened for my fast forward grandmother, to my mother, to me, was the vibration of frustration, and that clearing for my ancestry. And I am telling you, when I did it, I had chills from the base of my spine through my crown chakra. I have never felt such a visceral, physical shift. And I felt all of my grandmothers, you guys. I felt them all. I felt them all beside me. I heard bells ringing, and I felt it. I felt it go. It was just incredible. So much has changed since then. Timelines feel like they're collapsing.
Yeah.
So it's like fast forward. Yesterday feels like a week ago.
Yeah.
Are you getting that too?
Yeah.
So I would like to hear from each one of you your dream for the perfect earth.
Oh, what a beautiful question.
I want to hear your dream.
Aileen, yes, Aileen. I want to hear from you. You've been quiet. You answer first. Yes. I want to hear what you have to say.
God, my dreams are coming true now. My dreams are all coming true for me now. For me, this is the new earth. We're in the new earth. We're already here. I've had that confirmed by, I want to give a major shout out to someone who has played such an important part in my life over the last year and a half. And you guys really need to get connected with her. Her name is Lulu Neblock. And she is the most powerful feminine that I know. And so I believe that we are all now as one. I've just found my twin flame. It's amazing. This is crazy. this is amazing. So my dreams are coming true. That's all I can say on that at the minute.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So.
So, Kumara, would you repeat the question, please?
I was curious about what your dream is for the new Earth. Your vision.
Harmony, acceptance, unconditional love, focus, working together, listening, no hierarchy. We nourish one another equally and honor one another in our courage to be present here on this journey. This journey is perilous, and each and every single one of us are incredible, divine light, and we are cheered throughout the cosmos for having the courage to come here and do this.
Yeah.
And I don't always feel this way, but boy, when I do, I do. And that's my vision. Together, honoring culture. Culture is honored and revered and cherished. Difference is honored. Everyone's individual truths are honored. There is the duality of right and wrong and good and bad and is gone. And all perspectives are honored, and the truth in everyone's perspective is honored when we stand in that unconditional love between us. And so I can love you, and I can leave you all the same. So it's we're all twins. We're all each other's twin.
Very nice. That's beautiful.
Thank
we
you.
Really are.
You are.
We really are.
This is
amazing. There's no words, is there really? Sometimes we don't even need any words.
No. Oh, that's another vision I have for this is that words aren't required. They're gifts when we give them, but they are not required.
We could just we'll just sit here for a minute silence for the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together eventually.
I think it's happening now.
Yes.
I think that is what is occurring, and it's beginning with the union within our own divine masculine, our own divine feminine, regardless of gender, is coming together now. And that has to happen here before it can happen here, because we're releasing this programming of 3D relationship constructs. This is higher love. This is divine love being manifested through the human experience. And it is busting the template of the 3D relationship constructs that we've all, as women, have been raised to believe that this is what it looks like or sounds like. And being deeply wounded, heartbroken when those expectations are not met. And boy, do I get that part. But that pain was the greatest gift, because it woke me. It woke me, you know. It hurt so bad. My choices were, okay, done this physical life, we'll come back next time and try again, or waken. Or awaken. Ascend here in this physical vessel. Why don't you try that? Give that a go.
Yeah.
Let's give that a go. It's an option.
It was a really good choice.
Yeah. So I thought, you know, okay, I'll stick it out and pick up my shovel and unearth these massive boulders, toil with the boulder in the soil over and over and over until you have land to plow and fertile soil to plant new seeds. But those boulders are conditioning, and we're clearing it. And the divine sacred masculine is clearing it. Human consciousness is clearing it. That's what I see happening now.
What about you, Elizabeth?
I'm just going to do some sounding. Because your poetry, I cannot, the words of what you said are just so beautiful. But so this is my sound. I'll connect with the sounding. That'll be my gift, I think. We can let go and release of trying and efforting. It has happened. We are already be. When everything, everyone in resonance, Gaia, breath, sound, resonance, depths, light, oceans clear, waters running clear, we, river, water, dragon, clear, clarity, running clear, crystalline, in the air, clear, joy, dolphin, whale, song, whale, go, Gaia, singing, joy. That's it. Joy. Gosh, you're in that heart. Yeah. We'll see. Resonance deep within and light out. Heart. Here, heart to heart. Heart connection. Heart expanding. Here, heart.
Oh. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. So I'll look forward to the time when we can be together without talking.
I think it's already happening.
Yeah.
I'm feeling lots of that.
And when the purging is done.
Yes.
So that we can be telepathic and not have to hear the old stories and hear, the old stuff.
And honoring the old for getting us where it has and how it has, and the pain. The pain is truly the greatest teacher, and when we can sit with that devil, because I know
that pain is not the devil.
Exactly, the devil has wings.
I know that's a loaded word, but we can dance with that. We are that. It is our dark and our light.
Yeah.
That's coming. It's finding synthesis.
Looking forward also to powers coming back, to being able to instantly manifest, to biolocate, to teleport.
Ooh, wouldn't that be nice?
Well, it is nice.
I want to do it with my vessel. I want to teleport with my vessel.
That's the whole idea.
Can we do that? Do you think,
yes,
Kumara? Yeah?
They took me into the fifth dimension in 1987, and I got to do it.
Oh, wow.
So
how
it's coming.
Thrilling. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's nearly here.
And that's something that I find challenging when I work with my affirmations and things of that nature, right? When I'm working with my conscious mind to access my subconscious mind. So working subconsciously, keeping my affirmations here instead of it's coming or
right.
later
it's here now.
Or I currently am living my best life. My best life unfolds before me, and every step I take is present and here, because the point of power is always in the present moment.
Everything is here in this moment.
Right.
Everything's here now. Nothing else exists.
Wait, say that again. I didn't understand.
I'm saying everything is now. Nothing else exists.
Yes. Everything else is an illusion.
Yeah.
And then also, aren't there timelines like I've heard a lot of talking about different timelines and jumping timelines and highest vibratory timelines and calling that in and pulling that in. Have you ladies, as sacred divine feminine, heard of this timeline concept, and are you experiencing that too?
Yeah, I've experienced that where I think it was last year I saw somebody and I had this whole recollection and memory of us being friends, and I went to say hello and she just completely didn't know me in this timeline. And then it happened again and I felt upset because I thought, why are you not saying oh hi? And I thought, it's a different timeline. It's a different timeline.
Yeah. I have a sense of like I skipped something that was going to not be fun. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like I've jumped something that was not going to be so nice. And I'm finding a different vibratory place, a different, but you guys, I've lost some friends.
That's okay. They weren't really friends, were they?
I think I honor the friendship for what it gave me, but it's like, and then as we go along and wherever we are on the spiral sometimes we're not where somebody else is, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's sad, but it's also, it's letting go with a lot of love and honoring for what has come, and not knowing, you know, we might meet up again, you know? But that's been hard. Yeah. I think that's happening. It's happening right now, at least in my life, where there's realignments occurring. And yeah.
Well, it's amazing to watch more and more. I'm seeing my human being self, which I do honor, and I'm so blessed. I feel blessed to be here. I know I chose, but I'm re-blessing that by reaffirming and re-relishing the beauty and of life. Anyway, I'm slightly diverging now and all that, but I'm because so many wonders have been happening in my life. They're not synchronous, because the 3D human self would say that they're synchronized, they're synchronistic.
Yes.
But they're not. They're divinely placed. My higher self and divinely placed them. So my human being didn't know they were coming. And so now I'm seeing that expanded weaving, and I'm like, wow, my human didn't know that's happening, and I'm seeing it more and more. The kind of it's like I suppose it's part of the grid. That there's divine timing. So now my human self is more able to be patient, to know I don't have to try, I don't have to effort. And how incredible, this person's coming in, and this vision's happening, and this is happening, and so it's amazing.
Before I forget, I wanted to tell y'all one thing that's exciting that I've seen. Well, it wasn't really a vision, but it was a knowing of the future, and that's that there's a healing center that's going to be opening up just a few miles from where I live. And then there's another one that's going to be opening up in North Carolina, where I used to live. And then I have another friend who's getting ready to start something up in New York City. So one of my visions was that I would always be teaching and moving around the world and going into different healing centers and working with people.
Can I ask, I would love to know, when you hear, I mean, what is a healing center? What happens there? I mean,
where
like
somebody would come and maybe do a personal retreat, or there would be workshops having to do with yoga or with health or with energy medicine. With all types of things.
Chakra
but basically
alignments.
Moving away from the medicine structure as we know it into working with our old gifts and skills. For me, it's light and sound. And crystals.
Well, vibration and vibration.
So some of the things I've been doing is going to different places around the world and reopening women's temples. And so I just opened an old Lemurian temple in Florida. It was back on the equinox and the solstice.
You have so much ocean energy right now. You have just so much ocean energy.
I do the sound work in the ocean.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And sometimes, one time with a friend of mine, after we got through, she went into a past life in Atlantis. And when we got through, there was a baby dragon that swam up to me. A blue baby dragon.
So I'm totally landlocked. I'm Kentucky, Tennessee, right?
Okay.
So farm and forest everywhere. And
how about rivers?
I mean, of course, there's water. Of course, lakes and lovely. But you three have the ocean. I'm the Earth Mama over here, right? I have seen the Earth Dragon is a very, very special place called the Valley of the Dragons in Tennessee. It's a magical, magical place. And I go as often as I can, and I saw and was visited by and gifted much by the Earth Dragon.
Mm.
Taller than the trees he was.
Mm.
Yeah. So are we, I do not want to cut this short, but
yes, it's time now,
dinner,
is it?
Yeah, I have dinner for my family, and
yeah,
I must away, sisters.
Oh,
this was
beautiful.
incredible. Can we end with a blessing to
I'd love to give us a blessing.
Yes, for the sacred and the divine feminine, and the sacred and the divine masculine, and on this day.
This blessing is going to be for all of that and for the earth, okay? Shankara Prana Varabe Yana Varagya Sriyatam Viksham Tahicha Parvati Pita Devo Maheshvaraha Bandava Shiva Bhaktahai Swaresham Bhuvanatrayam Haryam Tatsat Brahman Pamastu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Om Shanti
Blessings to all who are with us right now. Blessings to all who will watch this at a later time. These messages are timeless. This love is timeless. Thank you. Namaste, sisters.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Beyond words.
Namaste. And sending everybody an Irish blessing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Happy International Women's Divine Feminine Goddess Day to all of you, and thank you for holding space for the masculine. Let's get the party started.
Yes.
This was the perfect example of the energy of what we try to put out there, which was spontaneous, creative, intuitive, imaginative, and courageous. So, thank you all, and thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Hey, we wouldn't be where we are without the divine masculine.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you.
See y'all.
See ya.
Thank you, Kumara, for putting this together. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Aileen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Elizabeth.